Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Welcome to FAQ Part 2, Episode 2. And again, we will answer one of the frequently asked question. And this is somehow related to the latest banning of shoes in mainland China. And as we all know, that this is also the main reason why the shoe prices, the token prices had collapsed really massively and went down for a few days. But in saying that, it's a good chance for especially the newcomers in our project in Stepn to get in early by buying all those shoes that came from mainland China holders. So as of the moment, floor prices in the BSC chain is sitting at 2.15, almost 2. But it came to a point in time it really went down even lower than that. And so far, pretty good. It's now starting to stabilize. So hopefully it will continue from then on. But what will be the question that we will be answering, which is related to that situation? Some of you had seen, um, I'll probably share the screen. Possibly most of you are have seen these terms of service from the app. And it says here that by using the app or the services, you represent and warrant that you are not current resident of the United States of America, mainland China, Cuba, Crimea and Sebastopol, Iran, Afghanistan, Syria, North Korea, Antigua and Barbuda, Hong Kong, Thailand, Malaysia, India, or Canada, Ontario. And your access to and use of the app and services is lawful in your country of residence in the manner in which you access and use them. So a lot of people had messaged me, especially those from the United States. Some messaged me from Canada, and they're very worried because obviously they are resident of those countries. And they're obviously asking if they can still own shoes, they can still use the Stepn app because of these terms and condition of the service. As per the last uh, 2MA that has been released, someone also asked about this, and the dev said the simplest way for you to check if you are allowed to use the app is when you go to the App Store or Google Play. If you can download the app, it means you are allowed. So that's the simplest way to know that if you are under a certain jurisdiction or regulatory country where this app is not allowed. Like they also explained like what had happened to China. Ever since they said it was not really allowed, but you can people cheat and people exploit. So what they did is, let's say for example in iOS, you can simply just check. You can just simply change your location and pretend that you're from this country, so you can still download the app and use it. But as we all know, it has already been announced, July 15, they will all cut all the IP addresses that will be part of the mainland China. But in saying that, they also said those maybe there will come a point in time that they may fly out of China or something. They can still use the NFTs in case they had decided to keep it. And but again, the step and said that they will need to cut the use of the app for following the mandate and again the government of China. So again, for those who were mentioned on these terms of services, as I had shared on the screen, rest assured that the developers confirmed that somehow if you can download the app, that's the easiest way, because they said initially they listed these countries because they don't have specific regulation that says Stepn will not be allowed, or this kind of business will not be allowed. So just obviously to play safe, they listed these countries that usually are imposing regulations in terms of, especially in cryptocurrency. You know that in the United States, there are some states that doesn't allow them to participate. So yeah, just be mindful about this. And they also put there, make sure that aside from these countries being listed, make sure that if you're in a country, that you make sure that it is lawful or it is allowed in your country. So yes, that's pretty much it, guys. Before we finish, as usual, we will feature one comment from our previous video. This is from No Limits. He said, "Fudding is a self-locking ice cream cone, and a lot of the people who make these comments dissolve quite quickly. Remember that the purpose of the project is to motivate exercise, not to get rich quick." It's a very well said from No Limits, and I strongly agree that, you know, fudding is not something that will thrive. It won't, you know, it won't profit, it won't prosper. So I'm just glad that slowly the fathers are disappearing, and I just hope we, again, based on what we know about the project, irregardless if it's Stepn or not, that, you know, make the decision to stay or go based on what you know of the project in terms of its sustainability and the development side, the growth, the tokenomics, and everything else. So as for me, as you know, I'm still supporting Stepn, and I'm glad that I have a chance to finally snatch one BNB BSC sneaker. So I'll be showing that in future videos, so stay tuned. And yes, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you click that like button to help in the algorithm of my video. Let me know what do you think. What do you think of this banning in China? I hope you're not so down with what had happened to the market. And yeah, let me know your thoughts, any comments, any suggestions, any corrections. Every comment here is pretty welcome. That's it so far, guys. Let's go and walk.